Hello again. Ask most people about the time that a neighbouring country invaded Lebanon, and as a result, there was a dreadful massacre in a Palestinian refugee camp, which ended with the murder of thousands of people. And they will respond like one of Pavlov's dogs by barking, Israel, Sabra and Shatila. This is because when Syria invaded Lebanon in 1976, nobody in Europe minded much, or indeed even noticed. It was seen as something of a family affair. After all, they were all Arabs. When the Syrian army began shooting Palestinians, everybody in the West remained silent. Even when the Palestinian refugee camp at Tel al-Zata was besieged by phalangists, who, at the end of the siege, murdered 3,000 of the inhabitants of the camp, nobody much minded. I doubt if anybody watching this video has even heard of Tel al-Zata or remembers the Syrian invasion of Lebanon. How very different was the reaction when Israel invaded part of Lebanon 6 years later. Now, suddenly, the world sat up and took notice. There was great sympathy for the Palestinians. This time, when the phalangists surrounded refugee camps at Sabra and Shatila, and 3,000 people were murdered, it was front page news around the world, and everybody was wringing their hands about the deaths of these Palestinian refugees and blaming Israel for them. This is because the invasion of 1982 was carried out by Jews, and this was seen as worse than the invasion of 1976, which was carried out by Muslims. There is a word for this kind of thing. When you turn a blind eye to awful things done by Christians and Muslims, but suddenly wake up and condemn those sorts of things when Jews are involved. But I cannot for the life of me call the word to mind. In the description to this video, I give a link to a piece about Tel al-Zata.